Right, if you have not met Rachel yet, this is Rachel. She is our wonderful health coordinator.
Hi, Rachel.
And she's an excellent listener. So if you, want to have a good conversation, this is your gal. So she's going to talk to you about staff health at Medeva Summer 2024. So all things health.
Okay, thanks, Allison. Yeah, to start us off, can someone shout out where the health center is? Yeah, fantastic. And does anyone know where the AED is? In River House, but it's not actually in the health center. It's located outside. So if there were to be a situation and I were to say, go grab the AED, it's not in the locked health center. It's just outside. There's also health radios right next to it, just so you guys know. Cool. So I'm Rachel. I'll be here most of the summer except for 2 weeks, and then we'll have some people filling in and helping various roles like throughout the summer. So it won't just be me. Yeah. So when the campers come on Sundays, I'm going to be speaking with all the parents with kids that have medications. So they're going to come to me, I'm going to take their medications, and then we lock them away in the health center. I'm going to write up a little note for all the kids that have meds. So as cabin leaders, you're going to get handed this note, and you're going to know which kids in your cabins have medications. And then it's your responsibility to take the kids to the health center before mealtime. So that's 30 minutes before each meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But I'll tell you who those kids are, and then you just have to remind them. For the little kids, like Blast, I'm assuming the cabin leaders have to go. Like, one of you has to take the kids, walk them to the health center, wait with them, and then walk them back. But as the weeks go on, the kids get older and then more responsible, and then they're able to walk themselves if you trust them in their ability to, get there safely. Sweet. So the health center is on call 24/7. So like I said before, the health radios are outside the health center. So people who don't have a radio, you're always welcome to go grab a radio. 216 is the channel. You can radio health at all hours of the time, of the day or night. With the exception of I'm not always going to be answering the radio. It might be someone else. And if maybe they're not super comfortable with the health situation that's happening, you can always just wake me up in the night. I'm on River House main room 1, and there's a doorbell outside my room you can just press, and it will wake me up. So that'll be great. Yeah. So this is the FYI form that you're going to be getting as cabin leaders, and that's going to have any health concerns or challenges or things health related that you're going to need to know about your campers for the week. I'm also going to be giving you the med forms with that, the little, I'll show you actually. It looks like this for the kids that have medication. This is a private form, so you and your assistant leader can look at it for the week, and then once the week's over, we just ask that you tear it up, put it in the trash, make sure no one of the other campers can read it. Just kind of sensitive information. We don't want that spreading around. So for staff medications, at the end of this, I have keys to give people who want access to a little staff locker. The locker is outside the health room where the AED is. So everyone can get a key. All medications can go in that locker, even things like vitamins. We can't have anything like that in the cabins or in your rooms. It all needs to go locked safely into the cabinet, with the exception of obviously EpiPens, puffers. Those don't have to be locked away. We also encourage you that you have to have them on you at all times. And as cabin leaders, you're also checking in with your little guys, making sure that they have their puffer, their EpiPen with them. Not just once in the morning, you're going to frequently throughout the day, hey buddy, do you have your EpiPen, do you have your puffer? That's on you to keep track, make sure they have it. When they come, they're going to keep it on them. We have little baggies that little fanny packs that they can use if they didn't bring one. We're also going to keep one of them in the health office, so if something happens and it's closer to the health office, it should be on them, but we have one there too. And second dose, yeah. Oh, also don't share your medication with other staff members, please. And we do have some stock meds in the health center. That's just for rare occasional use. If you have a headache once in a while, it's up to you guys to kind of buy your own medication and keep it there for when you need it. So we've got lots of first aid stations around camp, which is fantastic. And we encourage everyone who's first aid certified to utilize our first aid kits. We've got first aid stations, and what that means is it's just a larger first aid kit. When the health office is locked or something, or you just want to, you know what to do, you can go there and you can grab out more intense stuff out of it. Just let me know when you've used something so I can replace it again. That'd be great. Anytime you have a close call or an incident, we have health incident report forms that need to be filled out. We have them in the office. There's also one in each first aid kit. So just make sure you can come to me and I can walk you through how to do that if that happens. So we just need to be filling out those forms when applicable. Also, all cabin leaders or people in their cabin are going to have one blue first aid kit like this. So if someone needs a Band-Aid, it's quick and accessible. All minor incidents, scrape knees, that kind of stuff. We hope that you guys can use the first aid kits. Anything that you're a little bit questionable or you're nervous about, then you can send your kid to the health center. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. With any kind of head or face, neck injury, every single time you got to send the kid to the health center. Not something just a bouncy ball in the head, but hitting your head off of something like wood. We're going to send them every time. Just a quick assessment and just to make sure that everything's okay. That would be great. What are some ways that, if you want to yell it out, we can prevent illnesses at Madiba? Yeah.
Wash your hands.
Yes, wash your hands. Yes, cover your mouth when you sneeze.
Go to sleep.
Yes. Can you guys see it? You got them. Well done. Fantastic. And then just report if you... Yeah, it was really good. Yeah. If 2 or more staff have the same symptoms, we have to report that to, what's it called? The health unit? Yeah. So let me know if you're sick. Hopefully that doesn't happen. We do have an isolation room located on that main floor that we can use if needed for staff, but also for campers. What are some ways we can keep campers healthy? Yeah! That's right, you got it. Yeah. Yep. You guys. Yeah. That's right, you got it. So on Sundays, when you guys are doing the tours around camp, one of the stops is going to be at the health center, where we're going to go over slip, slap, slop, sip. And we're going to encourage the kids to slip on a shirt, slap on a hat, slop on some sunscreen, and sip on lots of water. Also, as cabin leaders, you just want to be encouraging the kids take their water bottle with them everywhere and show them where to fill it up so that they can have lots of hydration throughout the day. Great. Can you guys say that really fast? Yeah, Lucy. Yeah.
Just an addition for especially the younger kids, it's a good habit to work getting water in, especially on hot days, into your schedule. We're walking back from Hierarchy, so you stay with your cabin for class, so you'll be all set up for the whole day. So we're walking back on our way, we're all gonna go in, we're all gonna take a drink of the water fountain, and then we're gonna go as a cabin, that kind of thing, just to help make sure your kids will forget to drink water when they're doing all these fun activities and that kind of thing. So that helps avoid any heat exhaustion or whatever.
Yeah. That's great. Great idea. Thank you. You also, you want to be taking care of yourself. Make sure you're getting lots of sleep. Your health affects others, and we're living in close quarters, so we're just being very mindful of that and the way that you're feeling. That's good. Has anyone ever got a tick before? A few of us. Yeah, it's pretty not great. You can't feel the bite, and it doesn't itch. So it's hard to know that you have one unless you're looking for it. Ticks hide in long grass, tree lines, and they can kind of like jump. So we're obviously in the bush, so there's a high chance that there are ticks around. So you want to be making sure that you're looking at exposed skin or even like the edges of things, that you don't have one. There's those black little things. One thing to keep in mind, if you see one, don't grab it. They bury themselves in your skin, and you have to use a special tool or tweezers to get it out because their head can be stuck. So if you get one, just come to the health center or Radio Health, and we can safely take it out. You can get Lyme disease. They carry it, not every time, but that's the concern. You're going to be looking for a circle, a bullseye around. It's a red, and your symptoms start with like nausea, headaches, and decreasingly get worse to you're bedbound and can't walk and speak. So it is a serious thing. If they even suspect that you might have been bit by a tick and they see like a circle, they're just going to put you on antibiotics like right away. So it is something you need to be aware of, and you need to be looking for it, encouraging your kids to look for it too, not in a scary way, but yeah.
I was just going to say like shower time, so if you're like all your kids are going in and you're like doing a shower bag or whatever, you can remind them, like explain a little bit about what it looks like, especially if you know that you like were just at cabins or you were running around in grass and something like that.
Definitely.
Because, yeah, just explain like where to look for them on their body, because obviously like you're not going to be able to see the kid's entire body because they're exposed arms and legs, but when they're showering, they need to more.
Yeah. When you're doing, that's actually a good point to say, just in case. When you're doing tick checks, you're not looking at any, like you're not removing the kid's clothes. You're just doing it where you can see the skin, and then you're encouraging them. Or if it's a day camper, you can tell the parents, hey, by the way, maybe do a tick check tonight. Something like that, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Anything you want to add? Yeah.
Okay. Rachel is eating available 24/7. That's true, but she also doesn't eat. So if your campers have meds, make sure that you're taking them at the proper time to get their medication. Otherwise, Rachel can take you all around, and then she eats for dinner and she has less time to eat. You have less time to eat. So just try to be on time. If Rachel tells you that you need to take a med at 8 o'clock in the morning, try to be there, set an alarm, so that you're actually taking the medication.
Get Rachel fed.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lucy. Yeah. No, that would be helpful. Yes, thank you. Any questions from the audience? No? We're good?
Again, back to that point, we're taking care of Rachel in summer as well. So get your, like Lucy said, get to her with your campers when they need to take meds, but also like look, like if it's something that you can deal with on your own, because all of you have first aid, then go to a first aid box, get your Band-Aid or whatever it is, and you don't necessarily need to go to Rachel for every little thing. But if it is something that's bigger that you're like, oh, that I need help with it, then she's absolutely available for all those things.
And I love seeing people when I'm in my little office. It's nice when people pop their heads in. So, yeah. Good question.
I have a question about like if it's like something that they just like, scratch their arm and it's a little thing, then no. It's then even bigger than that. So go to Rachel and explain the situation, and she'll help you with that determination.
Yeah.
I think it also just depends on what you do. It also depends on like what they were doing. So even if it is something smaller, especially if it's at like higher, it's not always right. Some sort of report, because if there is a recurring minor issue, then it still becomes important, right? If it's happening more and more, so it really depends. For sure.
And you all are going to do a report form as staff reminder for the line of paper, so you have access to one ahead.
Sweet. Awesome. Just a reminder, I am not a nurse. So just keep that in mind. This is first aid level health center, not hospital level. So, yeah. If you guys want a locker, so if you have any medications, vitamins, maybe for your wallet, you can come sign up now. We'll write your name down and I'll give you a key to that locker. That sounds good.
So just a reminder,